watch as First Take honors America's heroes with a live show from Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Arizona. Many surprises and all the debate you can handle. So tune in tomorrow, November 8th, as First Take honors our true heroes. The struggle is starting to get real for Bears quarterback Mitchell Trubisky. He apparently doesn't want to hear any criticism from us TV people, especially at the Bears practice facility. Let's take a listen to what he had to say about it.
Trying to get some of these TVs in the building turned off because you got too many people talking on TV about us and what they think about us, what we should do, what we are and what we're not. But they don't really know who we are or what we're capable of as people or what we're going through or what we're thinking. It's just the outside viewers looking in. And so, yeah, tunnel vision, earmuffs, and just come to work every day and try to get better and get back to what we know we're capable of doing.
All right, what we do know is that the Bears are 3-5 in last place in the NFC North. We welcome back Dominique. Have you calmed down since our last segment?
I was just upset because
Dominique Foxworth stirring things up in an NBA discussion. We have Damian Woody back. Damian, I start with you. Was it a weak move for Trubisky to try and take all the noise out and turn all the TVs off to avoid criticism?
Absolutely. It's weak and it's soft, okay? And part of the job description as a professional football player. You're going to get criticized when you're not playing well. And Mitchell Trubisky right now is not playing well for the Chicago Bears. We're talking about a guy in 7 games played. He only has 5 touchdowns. Pocket can't see the field. And listen, you're playing in Chicago. Okay, when I think of Chicago, I think of monsters of the Midway. Dick Butkus, Mike Singletary, Richard Dent. Like, you think of defense, hard-nosed type football. And you have your starting quarterback at the podium talking about, oh, well, I need to turn off the TVs in the facility because I don't like what's being said out here in the media. Really? Like, that's your biggest concern is what we're saying out here in the media. How about you get right to yourself, start playing better, and maybe people won't be talking about you the way they are. But he is so focused on all the wrong things right now instead of focusing on playing better, getting his team right.
This is so you say a lot of things that make a lot of sense. And I came up in football just like you came up in football. And all the things that you were saying are so damn football. But the fact of the matter is there are other things that impact people. And the ambient noise impacts you. Like, we can't pretend like sports psychology is not a real field that exists. And I think the idea of allowing all this negative talk around you impact you, I think it's a real thing. And if you want that out of if you don't want your teammates hearing that, if you don't want to hear that every day, it impacts us all. As much as we want to pretend, and all athletes said, I don't watch it, I don't care. Yes, you do. We've all been there. You hear the noise, and it impacts you. And him being mature enough to recognize that it impacts him and to want it out, I think it's fine, because at this point, that team is desperate. If getting the noise to be quiet to help you play better, get it out of there. I don't care. Whatever it takes. If mayonnaise sandwiches help you, I'll make you some mayonnaise sandwiches. It doesn't matter. They are desperate at this point. And if he understands that about himself, like, negative self-talk is a thing. We don't need that.
Absolutely. Does his attempt to do this look like he's trying to protect the team, or does it look like he's trying to protect himself? Does it look individualistic?
I don't think that you can disentangle those things, because the team, the issue with the team is him. So if what he's doing makes him better, then that is good for the team. And I do have a problem. When I first heard this quote, you guys were in a meeting. When they read the quote, what did I say? I said, oh, that's messed up that they leaking this on Mitchell Trubisky. The problem is that he said it. He was dumb enough to say it. I don't have a problem with him calling the GM or whoever and saying, look, I don't need that, because every time we turn on the TV, they saying I stink, we stink, I'm the problem. I don't need my teammates hearing that, and I don't need to hear
Damian,
that.
why do you look like that?
You said all this psychological babble, and you know what I say? It is all soft. You know what? Because here's what it comes down to me. Okay, you're the quarterback. You can't handle that. How am I supposed to, as a player in the locker room? We got a 2-minute drop. I'm looking in your eyes. Do you think I trust that you'll be able to drive us down the 2-minute drive when you can't even handle some noise on television?
Okay, again,
man, that's soft. I don't want to hear all this all this psychological babble. That's the game of football is psychological. It's psychological warfare. If you can't handle us talking about your plays, then you need to step out of the way.
The only problem is that it's out there. Just nonsense like I see football, I play football. Like there are other things that impact. You can't just be everybody. All the psychological data we talk about. We all can't be linemen. We all can't be linemen. We don't just go slam our head to things in front of us.
You want me to tell you what's impacting?
What's that?
He's not playing well. How about that?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay?
You want to silence the noise?
Start playing some good football.
Throw the ball to your teammates. I agree with you. However, this is the state that we're in now.
We gotta go.
He has to address this.
We gotta go. You go into new age psychological talk, and you go
not
into
soft.
You on that like millennial
Coming
nooner
up on
right now.
I'm a
First Take,
millennial.
who's got
You on that
more to
boomer
gain
baloney.
in Saturday's
I almost ain't say
Alabama
baloney.
matchup? You got Tua or do you got Burrow? Mel
You a
Kiper
secret
Jr.
boomer.
will break it all down.
Wow, you done got soft.